Hi everyone, this is Heyday Tinker Terry, and I would say welcome to my farm, but as you can see, I'm not at my farm. I'm actually at Daisy Thomas's town. She had let me know recently that she had wondered why all of these Christmas decorations were up in her town, and she thought maybe Fred had come and set these decorations up early. Well, in the beginning I was like, I don't know. But, the more I think about Fred and the things that he's done since he's been around, which was probably around, I'd say early January of 2019. And he has just been a godsend to me and my farm and the town and just so many people he's helped. And I really don't know a lot about Fred's background. I'm finding out more and more all the time, and I just know that he's one great guy. And later on I'll explain some of those things to you, things that I've learned that I don't believe he would mind me sharing with you. But also, Fred, when I went to Daisy's farm and she said that he might be on her playground type equipment, and I kind of goofed up there when I said I wasn't sure, I didn't know if he would be interested in, toys like riding on the merry-go-round or the seesaw, but then I have to think, as we head back to my farm, that it was actually Fred's idea to make this playground area over here, and he actually got it up and started, and with the help of other workers, they rounded up all this playground equipment and set it all up so nicely, and they kind of made it into a park. It was his idea to go along with the things of the Derby, the oops, with the Derby Motel over here, and things are just really starting to come together thanks to Fred. See what's in the box? Nothing there. And like I said, the Derby Hotel has a lot of people, and sometimes they have kids, and not only for them, but just the people who come by that go to my shops and want to buy things from me. And it was also his idea to have this little center here. It's for celebrations and parties and things like that. We celebrate our Derby wins here, and Fred has done so much for my farm, and it's just been really hard not having him here. I mean, he's been such a big help. Look at all the things my farm needs to be taken care of, and it's just so hard without him being here. And he feeds more of these animals over here, my kitties. And as you can see, my berries, blackberries, are a mess. And that's another thing. When Fred first started working for me, come on, Milk, it was his idea to start growing more blackberries, so we could make more of an income on the farm. And so he's just been all around a great help. And let's see what I have here on my boat. Get some of these things taken care of. And I do have enough of those things. I don't know if I want to give up all of my peonies. It's like they're they take so long to grow. I'll do that. I do have some growing, so okay. But yeah, Fred has been wonderful. You know, excuse me. Here we go again with the dry throat. Well, Rose had been working for me, and I decided to give her a couple days off until I can get things situated back again. Get some more cow feed and things going. As soon as I get backed up again, then I'll probably hire her to do some more work for me. But right now, I'm so I'm so backwards because I'm used to doing it my way, and I do appreciate Rose's help, but as I said, it's not quite the way I do it. So until we get it worked out, we'll just have to take it slow. I was wondering, I haven't noticed anyone asking anything about where Fred might actually live. Do any of you have an idea of where Fred might live? It is in the area, so I'll give you that much, but where exactly? Does, oops, let me get some, whoops, feed them, not milk them. No, these need milked. Where does Fred actually live on my farm? Do you have any ideas? Oh no, I'm doing all this and this is not what I was going to do. Well, okay, let me stop. Um, does he live in the house with me? Um, let's see. Well, of course he wouldn't live in the animal pens, I wouldn't think, because we've determined that he is human. Where could Fred live? Surely not down there. That was one of the worst case scenarios. What I said that I wouldn't say when I was coming up with scenarios that I wouldn't film that on here because of PG rating. I wouldn't want to scare the kids, so I won't say some of the things that I come up with. So anyway, oh gosh, I gotta stop because I need to do. Okay, let me do that now because I'm doing too much stuff. I wanted to put on an XP booster, and here I've been feeding my animals 50%. I think I'm going to do 50% for 6 hours, not the whole thing. And I also want to hire Tom for 13 hours. I'll take the end one there. I use 2 diamonds to activate that. What do I want to send him after? So many things I could use. But what do I need the most? I think I'm going to make some candles, so I'll send him after some wax. Okay, so I have the 50% XP booster for 6 hours and a 13-hour Tom. So now I can start collecting things. I should have waited. But anyway, where does Tom? We know where Tom lives. He sleeps on the grass for most of the time. But anyway, where does Fred live? Does he live in the house with me? Does he live in the little house, the Derby house? Does he live at the Derby Motel? Does he live in the tent with Chick Norris? Does he live in the barn? Where could he live? Let me know in the comments where you think Fred might actually live when he's here. And I'm sure he's got to come back sometime or another, but just when, I don't know. And where he went, I don't know. But I'm assuming we're going to find out before too long. But now to get these XP, it's like darn, full barn. Didn't you know? Yeah, I always like to try to start without collecting anything, to start fresh in the morning with, or whatever time I start, fresh with an XP booster. So I make sure I collect all that precious XP. A little slow at, well, I leveled up a few days ago, but I feel like I'm kind of behind. And let's see what else. Put a sweater on. Probably, I don't know if I have anything to put out. Well, I have some corn left over. And also, people have been finding them lately, but oops, I don't want that. Come on, where's the, there it is. Put another one over here and hide it. People eventually find them, but sometimes it takes them a while. Okay, some more things planted here. And the animals fed. Every XP counts, just like every coin counts. I let Ernest make most things, but I do make the goat cheese myself. I'm going to wait on that because I might have Tom get some later if I'm so inclined. We'll see what else I need first. But I guess, well, I'm not going to be able to pick up a lot of the stuff if I don't get rid of some of the things I have. But so, where does Fred live when he's here? That is an interesting question. And please leave any comments that you have of where he might live on my farm in the comment section, and I would really appreciate that. Yeah, Fred has just been a really, really great help. And yes, I guess he would be interested in toys if he is so inclined to bring up the idea of making a park for all the neighbors, you know, for the kids in the neighborhood and the ones that come to the derbies and come to the celebrations and things like that. Fred is quite the entrepreneur when it comes to all kinds of things like that. As I said, he's been a very big help to me. Let's see, put down, grow some more of those, and some more wheat. Poor kitties. You guys need to change your names back. By the way, I'm not going to do it for you. You did all that. You did all that work to change your name, so you're going to do it back yourself. It's like, yeah, right, huh? Some things going here. Some fast-growing things. Some. Let's see. I'm trying to use things up so I don't have to sell things off without. I have to wait for the wheat to grow. I get myself in a bind sometimes. Oh gosh. Well, I could probably do something. I can do some bread. Always make more of that. Some popcorn. These are only things I use for like boats and stuff anyway. It's not something that I would normally be kicking myself for later for selling. Oh, let's see, who do we have here? Oh, Tonus Bar. Thank you, Tonus Bar. Appreciate that. I did not want to use all those peonies. Next one's not too bad. Don't often get one that's just fruits and vegetables. And so it's more of these things going. It's always for coins and, well, in this case for like XP. Even your bushes and trees give you XP. Like the hats. Oh, Tom. Gosh darn it. I'm wasting my time. Wasting Tom's time. Which ends up being my time and my, well, they're for free boosters, so I just won that booster actually. And I need to set my clock. I'm avid about setting my timer to go off. Darn, I can't believe I did that. That's what I get for getting sidetracked here. Thank you, Tom. And I'll take a second here to set my timer. Oh, shoot, wait a minute. You know what? I am also going to do the 40% off. And yes, that's for 12 hours, so yes. So again, that was 1 hour and 11 minutes. I always like these working in combination with each other. So get the most for my bang for my buck, whatever, however you want to say that. Okay, pick up some things, make some things. So where does Fred live? Where does Fred live? Does he live in my house? Does he live in the barn? Does he live at the Derby Hotel? Does he live in the tent with Chick Norris? Pick up all this. Fred actually came to work at the flower shop. He's such a great designer. He helped with the flowers, and he's made all these arrangements with the pots that we have for sale, and he set them all up. He's just kind of like a jack of all trades. He's just a really all around helpful, useful guy. Just really, really amazing. And then there too is Fred's gnomes sitting there waiting for him, and the train that I dedicated to him, that I left there for him. And there's also another special thing sitting there, the Pearl of the Sea. That is also something that is very important to Fred, and somebody left it there for him. I'm not sure quite who it was, but it was left there with a note saying that it was for Fred, for when he returns, that it's his. So that was really, really sweet, whoever did that, because I know pearls of the sea are very important to him. Again, I don't know why. He didn't say why, but I know that they are important to him, and I'm assuming that we'll all find out the answer to that. So there's Ernest, not hard at work, but he's there. He's there doing his job. Make a bunch of things here that will give me XP. my XP booster. I have a lot of things going, so well. There we go. And pick up the pies. I think now that I have some wheat, I can make some things. I need to fish. I'll do that a little bit later. Just kind of throwing a little bit of everything on here that I might need. We're in first place in the Derby right now. Now, whether we're going to stay there, I don't know. I'm hoping so, but we'll see. We have a couple players new players that joined us that have not even started. So it looks like they're going to be gone before the end of the Derby. I really was hoping that they would end up being good players because we have so many good players. But now they've ruined it for us that we might not even place this week. So we're still looking for, good players that really want to join in a good hood, and we are a good hood. It's just when we get new players and they don't seem to want to do their part, then that really messes us up. So we're hoping to get some good players and then maybe shut the neighborhood and just have the great players that we have. But we would like to get, maybe a couple more players. Thought we were just about there of all the players that we thought we'd like to have, but these two new ones didn't work out for some reason. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell until they actually get in and start playing. Okay. Well, I could keep going on here, picking things up, and I will, but I probably kept you long enough, and so it was nice taking that trip to Daisy's and looking at her Christmas decorations that mysteriously appeared, and it could be a very good chance that Fred was bored, and wherever he is, he might have decided to come out and do something mysterious like that. We won't know now. We may know later when he does return. But so, in the meantime, if you've seen Fred or think you've seen Fred or you know where he might be, please leave a comment in the comment box. And if you think you know where Fred lives on my farm when he is here, please leave that in the comment box also. Oh, whoa, that was a good move, an accident. Thank you, Octomary. She's actually in my hood, so thank you. I didn't mean to do that, but that was a good wrong press. Okay, well, I will let you go for now and look at the great tools that Rose left for me up there. I haven't picked them up yet. I will as I need them, so that way they don't take up space in my barn. Oh, they're there. They're all four ready. There we go. Oh, and actually, let me put on some candles. Oh, I didn't eat apples. I was trying to get the raspberries. Oh, come on. Let's fill it up. Go over here and get some more raspberries. Okay, well, so that'll be it for this video. And if you pick up all these, I keep saying that's going to be the end of the video, and then I find something else to do. But anyway, if you would be so kind as to comment, like, subscribe, And don't forget to tap the bell notification. That would be so great. And wherever you are in your part of the world, day, night, evening, I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye.